There's a lot of difficult content within World of Warcraft, but what's actually the most difficult? Some of you might say that the Mage Tower is extremely difficult. I agree with you. I've tried numerous times and have not been able to beat it. But some people might say the hardest delve, where you take on this demon boss character, that's the most difficult content within the game. But what about trying to do mythic raiding with a bunch of other players who might not know the mechanics, and then they wipe the whole raid and you get nothing? Yeah, that could be the most difficult content, but actually none of these things are the most difficult content. In fact, I think transmog is the most difficult type of content within this MMORPG.
What?
Huh?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I know a lot of you are thinking, transmog? Wait a second, I just open up this window, dress up my character the way I want them to be, and boom, I'm done?
No.
Yeah, for some of you, transmog is very easy. And for others, we talk about it a lot. See, Blizzard adds really cool tier sets. I mean, check these things out. They're absolutely incredible. And a lot of players will wear a full tier set and be like, I look so cool. And yeah, you do. But to be honest, it's not super creative to wear a full tier set. So some players will take items from different tier sets and they'll sprinkle them all together and boom, they have a brand new outfit that looks pretty cool and unique. But I think the biggest transmog challenge is trying to put together a unique set where every single piece of your character, it comes from a different set. So one piece per set. That means no matching gloves and boots. No, get that out of here. You have a brand new, unique set. Every single piece comes from different areas in the game, and that's just so cool. But I'll be honest with you, trying to match all these colors together with different pieces, it's really difficult. But I was able to do it. Take a look at my Shadow Priest. I know I'm wearing a robe, so I could go out of the way and, you know, maybe have a different top and a bottom. It's a bit hard for cloth wearers, but I challenge all of you to try and make a brand new transmog outfit where every single item is from a different set. But some of you might think, well, wait a second, where do I start? I have no idea what to kind of put together. Well, let's look at some inspiration from other players. In this video, I'll go through some transmog appearances that I've seen within the transmogrification Reddit page, and I'll also take a look at my Discord channel to see what other people in the community have posted. Let's go ahead and check out some transmog pieces, because I'll be honest, yours probably looks like
It's the biggest piece of dog.
It only makes sense to start out with an earthen, and this earthen is one of my favorites that I've seen because, to be honest, they look like they have my hair, which is incredible. I have never seen this head item before. I definitely gotta try it out on an earthen that I create. This look, very unique because it's not bright, shiny, over the top. It truly gives me those Tusken Raider vibes from Star Wars. I think the belt that has daggers along with the back item, which I think was from Plunderstorm, if I'm correct, and also the very spiky looking weapons like the shield. Oh, it is just so good. One of the best looking earthen I've seen so far, but let's go ahead and look at this one. If any of you played the Sly Cooper series, this one was so cool to see. I normally am not a big fan of Vulpera, but this one has caught my eye. I might have to try and replicate this Vulpera character. It's so good. It's literally Sly Cooper in the flesh within World of Warcraft. Just so cool. Obviously, his Vulpera fur pattern makes him look like that raccoon. Weapon type is just a fabulous pick. I don't know what else you can really do. I guess what people could do is try to recreate like Bentley and Murray, but I don't think we have a turtle race in the game, or to be honest, like a hippo. So maybe we'll give Blizzard a little bit more time before they add those races. Up next, a familiar face for some of you, Gul'dan. Oh, it is just so cool. Those shoulders, everything about this character looks wonderful. Obviously, Gul'dan is a very well-known warlock character within, I think, Legion, you actually fight him. I could be wrong. I started playing the game when it was in Dragonflight, so go easy on me. But boy, this definitely makes me want to create a replica Gul'dan warlock character for my account. Like, everything about it is perfect. He's got that long beard, the giant shoulders, weapon is perfect for him. And I know we got some pieces that are from the same set here, but to be honest with you, if you're trying to replicate a character, sometimes you need to use pieces from the same set. Just like for this next character. Yep, it is in fact Anduin. We all know this guy. I think they did a pretty good job with it. You know, the sword is obviously something that's a bit more difficult to get because obviously you can't get his sword in the game, but they did an incredible job. Here's the pieces pieces that are right here. Now, I tried to replicate Anduin, not this version, but his older version. I had the character named Amduin with an M, and then Blizzard came along and said, you got to name change your character. So I didn't make Anduin, but this model is super good. Obviously, it's the most recent version that we see within the War Within. Super well done. I think this looks incredible. But what about trying to replicate Xal'atath? Oh, pretty cool. There's feet? Wait, what? Yeah, I know. A lot of people are obsessed with their feet, which is just bizarre. I think some people at Blizzard are obsessed with their feet, but this is actually one that I made and posted on the Reddit page. I want to try and make a replica Xal'atath, and I know class-wise it's probably best to pick a Shadow Priest for Xal'atath, but I already main Shadow Priest, so I'm thinking Warlock. I don't know, maybe Mage. I have to have like a cloth appearance, and these gloves are exclusive for Warlock. So I think this is probably what I'm gonna wear. This is the appearance items right here if you'd like to copy it as well. Let's move on over into something a bit more holy. This preset. I'm just gonna say these new shoulder pads, chef's kiss. They are so good. Everything flows really well together, like the robe, the hood. It looks like it's all a unique one piece. And the staff item is a perfect pick, to be honest with you. Now, I play a priest, so maybe I'm a bit biased, but I think this set is pretty good. I love seeing people use the new items that are available within the War Within. Next up,
What is that?
we have a cursed toad. Oh, geez. What do I say about this one? This might be a winner, guys. What do you think? I think this one is probably someone you want in your raid group, no questions asked. He's gonna pump out the most damage. Just so funny that it's a gnome with literally very little appearances on him, but it does the job. What can you say? Toad is here. All right, enough with this mushroom. Up next, we have the Drunken Brawler. Pretty cool Kultiran transmog. You don't see a lot of Kultirans run around in the game. And the back item that this character has is so good. It's a perfect pick with his little mug that he has in his offhand. Truly a cool set. I would probably tinker around with some things, maybe not the headpiece item, just my personal preference. Obviously, this person did a really good job. I did upvote their post, but overall, well done. We got to see more Kultirans within the game because, you know, they're big, they're bulky, they're strong, super cool. We do have, though, an old knight getting dragged into one more adventure. It's just so simple and pure. The big one-handed sword, shoulders look great. He's got this Robin Hood hat. Overall, like, there's not a lot of bright colors in this set, and you don't need to be over the top to stand out. It's just so clean. Very good job for this user for creating a very plain and simple set. Obviously, I could see this guy as an NPC within the game. It's so good. We do have, though, my take on the new mage set. This character went with these really big shoulder pads from, I guess, mage set is what I know. The gloves are pretty cool too. And I do like that this user made his character's hair blue. Like, he wanted to make sure that the hair matches up with his character's outfit and appearance. So if you are gonna hide like a head item, you know, show off that cool hair. Maybe change the color of it to match your transmog. It's a pretty cool set overall. Very jealous about these shoulders. We need these orbs to be purple to have a really good Xal'atath shoulder piece. Or I don't know, maybe this will be dropped whenever we defeat Xal'atath in one raid. Moving on back to the gnomes right here. That's right, if you're a bit biased about gnomes, you might like this one. It's a pretty cool gnome set because I just love the little gadget and gears within the headpiece. Like, I like the belt item. He's got a little sword. The shoulder pieces, I think, and what you can do is you can mismatch the shoulder pieces, so you can have one shoulder piece that's from one set and another shoulder piece from a different set. I think that would be really cool to see within this gnome transmog. But overall, well done. Perfect backpack for a little adventure for this gnome. And I don't think we see a lot of gnomes running around in game. I think they're a rare endangered species. We do have this demon hunter. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I see a lot of demon hunters that are just green, throw up everywhere. It's just purple and green and like, bruh. There's more to life than just being a emo looking demon hunter. And this guy does a really good job to root himself into being a blood elf from wherever the blood elves come from. I really don't know. But overall, well done. He's using some heritage armor here. He is using mixed match shoulder pieces, and I think this is really cool that he does that. Obviously, though, you're bound to these war glaives or glaives, whatever it is for a demon hunter, you have to wear that weapon, but it just flows so seamlessly with this whole fit. Makes me want to make a demon hunter. Well done, my friend. Finally, to go with something a little bit more, you know, warrior-like, we got this awesome looking troll. He looks like he's from a tribe. He's got a lot of bone armor appearances. What a cool looking sword. Looks fairly good, I'd say, because if you look at the end of the sword, it's got this bone kind of appearance. I would probably change the boots. Maybe I'm just being a bit too picky overall, but that headpiece item and these gloves, you definitely don't want to be running into this guy within PvP. Now, if it isn't already clear, I'm a big fan of looking at this Reddit page because it's a good way to get some inspiration. For example, my set, which is shown right here on screen, I actually took inspiration from this guy's post right here. It's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Great cape, fantastic belt. Obviously the headpiece is really cool, but personally for me, I want my character's dreadlocks to show for his transmog, so I gotta have a headpiece that is showing his hair. And lastly, I wanna make sure every single piece that is in this character's look, it's from a different set. And this guy, he's using the same shoulders and the same gloves. Boo! No, I'm teasing. It's a really good set. Here's what I came up with. Obviously, it's pretty good in my opinion. It's definitely a lot better than the 1.0 version that I started with when I began playing World of Warcraft back in Dragonflight. But it seems like other people really like these shoulder pads because look at this one right here. Looks pretty good. Obviously, we got a lot of pieces that are similar. We got the belt, the gloves, the shoulders, 3 pieces from the same set. How dare you, bro? But look at this guy's mount that I can never get as a Shadow Priest. Bro, it's so good. Like, I wish I could get this mount for Shadow Priest. I know it's a class specific mount. I think it's from Legion, if I'm correct. Could be wrong. But yeah, I'm definitely jealous of this guy's mount. And he did state that he's been waiting a long time for another EU transmog contest. So I'm here to tell you guys up front, I will be hosting another transmog competition. Let's set a date right here, right now. I'm going to be hosting an EU transmog competition on Saturday, September 28th. It's going to start at 8:30. And the rule for this transmog competition, every single piece on your character's appearance, it has to be from a different set. Now I know I'm kind of a WoW noob and I really don't know everything about the game, but that does not mean my Twitch chat will be there to help make sure you are following the rules. So I'll be hosting on EU. If you want to join, feel free to hop into our Discord because on there, I'm going to be taking a look at some of the character outfits that people posted in the transmog section. So here's some of the submissions that I've seen within the Hydrated Gamers Discord. This is from Dan. His assassin looks so clean. Very good. I like the different shoulder options. I'm thinking about doing it for my Shadow Priest, maybe. The cape looks really good too. I like this white, black, and red theme. Where's the red in the weapons? I know we get a little bit right here, but I think maybe we could pick maybe some better weapons there, but overall, well done, Dan. Here's this amazing gamer right here. I think this is, I don't know if I've heard about this guy, but all right, I'm teasing. I'll be honest, yes, I do think this new Warlock tier set looks absolutely Let's take a look at it right here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's a nice combination of different pieces. We got 2 pieces from the same set though. Let's see if they change it up a little bit because I think they definitely did. Gonna show up like this tonight. Yeah, we do have this clown mask from one of the trading posts early on. Some people still wear this clown mask. Here we go right here. This is one of my favorite mogs that I have right now. Very clean looking set. You can't go wrong with that shoulder piece whatsoever. We do have these boots. I think this is from Dragonflight, and I think your character's wearing a crown. Maybe not. It looks like some blue aura. I'm not too sure, but this is a very, very, very clean set. And we have one from Abomination, Zoomer. Obviously, they stick within the Scarlet Scourge theme. Great hammer and fantastic offhand. The only thing that I think is a bit too out of the ordinary is these boots. Like, they're a bit too bright. It matches kind of your hat. My opinion, I think we got to change up the boots. This set, very clean. Full set though, not creative. Boo. We got to make sure we take some pieces here and make it very clean. Any of you play Tekken? This gives me some Yoshimitsu vibes 100%. I think the shoulders, the belt, and the mask looks really good. I'm not too sure if the pants are part of the shoulder set. Maybe there's some of the same pieces here. Again, I'm not super smart when it comes to WoW, but I do like this kind of appearance. It's giving me these Tekken 3 Yoshimitsu vibes. Oh, here we go. Here's the listing of everything. And if you want to copy or mimic other people's sets in the Discord, feel free to do so. I think I found my priest mog for the remainder of this patch. The new raid tier set right there for the helmet looks pretty good. I do like that weapon. I've never seen that weapon for priest. You gotta let me know, what is this weapon? Can I see it on here? I'm lost when it comes to sharing this page. I love this. I love seeing Narcissus and it just shows all the pieces. Everything's up top. The in-game Narcissus page where it shows all the stats, it's too confusing for my brain. The mog my demon hunter is currently rocking from Reitinger. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't know you could get custom wings for your Demon Hunter. I like it. Great shoulder pieces that we have right here. Is anything part of the same set? Maybe. I'm not too sure. I don't have the listing of the pieces here, but overall, very cool, spooky Demon Hunter that isn't green and purple. So I think that's a win. Look at what Drin posted, though. I think both Reitinger and anyone from the Scarlet Scourge, like their outfits just go so hard. It's incredible. Look at that. He's got the full Power Ranger setup for everything. I don't know if you guys know the Scarlet Scourge, but they are definitely above and beyond when it comes to transmog in this game. They're ahead of everyone. My Holy Priest. Oh, this one looks good. I love it when people use a bunch of different pieces from different sets. I think this is from different sets, maybe. I think this bottom leg piece is actually from Hollowfall, so well done. I'm a big fan when it comes to Hollowfall pieces. My Rhett Pally currently. Wow, I love the mix of the shoulder pads. It's so creative. Like, it's another step forward of, oh, not only do I have separate pieces from different sets, but I also have, you know, different shoulder pieces that are different. I have to do this for my priest at one point. And this is the War Within Xmog for my lock. I'm telling you, the lock has the best looking tier set for the War Within, at least for the raid. This set is just fantastic. I want the gloves for this set. The mythic version for Xalatath is going to be perfect. Here we go right here. Another Priest Xmog. Shadow Priest gang, where you at? Guys, if you have any other transmogs, be sure to post it in the Hydrated Gamers Discord. And special thanks to my one and only Patreon member for supporting me. If you'd like to have your character shown off at the end of every single YouTube video, then feel free to support me on my Patreon page. And thank you for watching all the way to the end. As always,
Stay hydrated, gamers.